I'm Shaun Taylor, I'm 5-2 and I fight out of Lycan's Fight Academy, Kilmarnock. Fighting at SFC is my pro debut and I'm fighting a guy called David Hamilton who I've fought before. I fought David Hamilton 2 years ago at an event called Absolute Combat in Edinburgh, Meadowbank Arena in Stirling. The fight went to a decision and there was a split decision, which was a wee bit controversial because one of David's teammates was a judge at the event. So I'm looking for a little bit of revenge as far as that goes. There's a couple of problems with making the weight for the fight because I took it at short notice, but there's no excuse. David beat me fair and square and I'm hoping to make up for it this time round. My preparation for this fight has been absolutely amazing. I've never had a better camp. I'm training in between two different gyms, Grip House Southside and Lycan's Fight Academy. I'm getting the best of some awesome worlds of coaching. I'm getting great striking techniques from Tam Weir and the guys up at Grip House. I've got the best PJJ and MMA coaching coming from Marcus Nardini and Robb at Kilmarnock's top MMA gym. I've never been bigger, I've never been stronger. I'm coming off a loss at a recent tournament where I fought welterweight for on the day weigh-in, despite having to cut 4 or 5 kilos for it. It's my own fault, but again, I was in it for the cash money and I'm not making a mistake this time round. I think David's in for a really big surprise and a shock coming to fight me in this time round, because I'm going to have the advantage the day before weigh-in. I'm going to have size on, I'm going to have strength, I'm going to have skill. I've watched David fight recently and I'm really confident that not only will I beat him, I'll destroy him. I'm planning on forcing him to the lightweight division. He's going to realise that he can't compete with us at welterweight. I like the guy, but he's just not cut out for fighting us at this weight. I train constantly. My whole life is training and preparation for fights. I've got some of the best guys in the world driving me. My coach Robb, Marcus, great team behind me, and they're the ones that really get me through the training. They get me through training 7 days a week. Okay, I might not be training full force all of those days, but I'm drilling, I'm working hard. There's no way I'm going to lose this. I've got a brilliant routine. I'm in college 5 days a week, training 5 nights a week, and then I'm in during the weekends. I'm competing constantly at grappling tournaments. Down at ground control, I took 2 gold medals in the absolute division and the intermediate under 88 kilo division. I'm fighting guys bigger than my opponent at SFC and I'm destroying them. I'm beating other blue belts, I'm destroying other blue belts. This guy's only just got his blue belt. I'm competing at a much higher level, much better in general all round. I'd like to thank the team sponsors, which is Northern Fitness, Northern Conditioning, which supplies the gym full of kit. I'm currently looking for some nutrition sponsors. I'd also like to shout a thank you out to Future Fitness for giving me unlimited use of their facilities, Big Jason and such, and the gyms I train at for having me, and my coaches for their expertise and just all round training advice, nutrition advice, everything I get from them. Competing at SFC, we've got 3 other team competitors. We've got Neil Laird, we've got Ian the Ferret Postlethwaite, and we've got Graham Homer Black. It's a really strong team. Okay, we do have a grappling background, but the likes of Ian's got a really sweet knockout victory over his last opponent, destroying him within seconds of his fight. Neil Laird's a brilliant striker, brilliant cardio, and not to mention huge at his weight class. Graham's another really good technical striker with a great and fantastic ground game and wrestling base. I really can't see how my teammates can lose. We're all really good. We're all really decent standard blue belts, and the guys that are coming at us don't have a hope in hell of getting them. So my predictions are our team to win, no questions about it. If they bring their A game, no one's going to stand against them in this event. No chance.
And then finally, recently there was not at SFC but at On Top. There's a confirmation of a fight between your teammate Neil Laird and Robb Truesdale, and that's a catch weight. Neil moving up and Robb coming down. Would you just briefly, what do you think the outcome of that fight will be?
Recently Neil's taken a fight on top, the next On Top event, where he's going up from welterweight to fight Robb Truesdale, who's a heavyweight. Neil's an incredibly gifted young man. He's got good striking, good ground game, good wrestling, good cardio, none of which Robb Truesdale has. Robb Truesdale has size, and all he can really hope to do is fall on Neil and hope for the best. If he gets on top of Neil, Neil's great off his back. I actually think Neil could knock Robb Truesdale off his back. Robb's getting nothing on Neil. You know, Neil's going to have cardio over him. I personally think Robb will gas in the first round, and Neil's just going to pick him apart.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
No worries, thanks.
Hey, Master Ryan.
How you doing, my man? You look as if you're cruising through that paper looking for something specific. What's the deal?
I'm looking for some Scottish MMA events.
Shouldn't be looking at the Times, my man. Should be looking at www.themmashow.info on our front page with a calendar of all the fantastic events and seminars happening here in Scotland. We also have photographs and reviews of all the major events.
Oh.
And we have news feeds and worldwide stories of all the top MMA rumour and gossip from around the world. And they can watch the videos right there on the front page. Right there on the front page, my man. Not the Times, by the way.
I'm sold.